Heyo, in keeping with the theme of taking too long to do certain things, I'm back again. I left for so long, my controller died, which means I left for over 5 minutes, but I did leave for a minute. Well, I left for a minute, the phrase, not for a literal minute. I left for probably like 15 minutes, because made myself a little bit of like a midnight dinner, had like two leftover scallops and then a bunch of fries that I dipped in hot sauce, and it was all pretty good. It was all really good. But hey, I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy right now because guess what? All right. I got I got I got me a drink and I got me a plan. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly where I'm going. I know exactly how it's gonna be. All right, because like I've run into a bit of conundrum with the last episode. Like maybe I've already explained this in like like the description of a video, but who's going to read that? Instead, what I've done is I've like created this like fascinating thing for myself where I decided, oh yeah, I'm not going to edit any of this, but then I recorded for an hour straight. And here's the thing. All right, here's the thing with you. I would raw upload like 8 hours of me just straight playing Life is Strange, just cobble it all together and then upload that as one video because I don't care. All right, I was about to say I don't give a fuck, but that's the problem is that last time it's been over a minute, correct? It's been 2 minutes, good. But when I came back, I immediately said shit, and I'm like, well, dang, it's like do I want this to be monetized? Kinda. It's like on one hand, I don't think this series will breach anywhere near 1,000 views, and that's how many views you got to get to actually get some money. And even then, when you get 1,000 views, you get like 2 cents. So it's like, should I even care? So it's like, do I edit my videos so it's like the last kind of minute or or like the first 30 seconds I like cut off, or like I add that onto the first video, and then I just like start the second video off like when I start actually reading the journal, and then if I do that, am I gonna swear again? I don't know. I don't know. I'm panicking. All right, I've made more work for myself in an effort of not making more work for myself. I've created more work for myself, and by more work, I have to edit a video I made that I chose to do.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to. You always
Welcome to the real world.
Cute?
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture during
Wow.
Because Max wants everybody to see how good
Did some guy just say I'm not paying $150 for a
Serious
coffee?
time out in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
See, Max, that's why you are a total loser. This is made by Squeenix? I mean, it's not made by Squeenix, but it's produced by Squeenix? That's pretty crazy. Now I just want to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Ah, shit, here we go. Alright, I am gonna have to fucking edit all this shit out. There we go, beautiful. What a wonderful song that I listened to with full enthusiasm. What? Hey, hey, hey. You cut that out. You cut that out, Life is Strange. Now everything feels so empty.
I think that's Courtney. She's such a slave to Taylor and Victoria.
Okay, all right. A little weird of you to call her a slave, but hey, you go, girl.
There's Taylor, always waiting for Victoria.
All right, so Victoria's got her two gay friends.
Ah, the science room. Here's the portal to Warren's brain.
That doesn't make any sense, Maxine. God, no. You know what? I am going to go around. I'm going to look at everything. I was like, you know what? I'm going to ignore shit and I'm just going to progress with the main story, but no. All right.
These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
Eyes hazel, tattoo on calf of a dragon, and a star on the inside of the left wrist. Alright, well, unfortunate.
I shouldn't be so stingy with my blood.
Blood, give it up. Oh, man. I mean, you know, I will say that does remind me of it. He-Ho? What is this, Jack Frost's locker? That's a Persona reference. Alright. But yeah, no, I remember one time I donated blood, and then I did a certain something that, you know, you can do if you're like 21 years old in America at least. And, man, don't do that. Don't do what I did. If you do, know your limits, alright? Because, like, it's crazy. It's crazy how, like, I mean, it makes sense logically, kinda, but it's like if you have less blood in you, it is weird because it's like if you have less blood in you and then you like consume a substance, like say the substance I have here, chug chug glug glug. You know, it's like it will affect you more and quicker than if you have all the blood in your body, which is like fascinating, you know? So, yeah, I would say be careful doing stuff like that. What's going on here?
Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people.
Aw.
Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool.
Very cool. All right.
Yes, this poster must stop bullies dead in their tracks.
Well, bully free. It starts with me. Me. What does that even mean? Don't smoke. If you care, don't pollute the air. We all deserve clean lungs. I mean, sure.
That's Dana talking to... I think his name is Justin.
All right.
Dana is on my floor, too. She's such an archetypal, gorgeous cheerleader. They must make them in a factory. I shouldn't be so catty. Dana is nice to me.
I will say a lot of this is me not relating to Max's inner thoughts, but I will say that is a little bit of a relatable experience of like, oh, look at this pretty person. I bet they think they're fucking better than me. And it's like, what? Wait, what are you doing thinking that? You stop thinking stuff like that. All right, you're wrong for that.
I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type.
Yeah, exactly. You know, again, I will say it is like fascinating because part of the reason why I've downloaded this game. Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about like the two main things I saw that made me download this game. The first one was somebody playing Life is Strange before the storm, and apparently there's a part in it where Chloe and Rachel kiss. Apparently, I didn't exactly know that did happen in the game. Isn't it like for a play? I don't know. I haven't played that game, and I don't know if I want to play that game. That game just seems like it's worse than this one. I want to play Life is Strange 2 again, because I did actually play that one, and holy shit, that was a bit of a jump scare. But I really like Life is Strange 2. Of the two that I've played, this one, and I've played a little bit of like Colors, Wavelengths, the one with Alex as the main character. But my favorite by far was Life is Strange 2. Like that one actually like was pretty endearing and pretty interesting. And I don't know, I forget what songs they have in that. Do they have songs in that?
Everybody looks happy just to be here. Whatever.
Wow, Max. All right, jeez. You know what? Fine. Go piss, girl. I'll take you to the damn bathroom. You're gonna be so pissy. Jesus. But ooh.
I hate having everybody see inside my locker.
What do you mean?
I love that picture of Mom and Dad. Hello, Jack. Kiss, kiss. Andy, you look totally fabulous, as usual.
What are those like your friends? Are those like celebrity crushes? What the fuck was that? Max, hun, what the fuck was that? I'm confused. Uh, but yeah, oh yeah, so the thing I saw on TikTok that actually like made me go, oh, you know what? Because I was already a little drunk, and I was like, I want to play Life is Strange, and so I went ahead and or I was like, I was like, I want to play a game. I want to play a game that can be fun for me to play while drunk, and I was like, man, I just don't know. I don't know. And then I saw a post by this person talking about that scene in Life is Strange, Before the Storm. That's the subtitle of that game. But I saw like a person in their living room, like next to their dad on the couch playing the game, and it just like it really fascinated me because it's like I like I don't know. Again, I am a little bit of a privileged prick, but it's like, how do you not have a TV in your room? Like, even if you have some cheapo garbage TV, like you should have a TV in your room. Like, if you have a game console, you can have a TV.
Max, you can always hide in a stall and cry.
Real. She's real for that. But yeah, no, it's like it's fascinating to me that people like play games in the living room, like where their parents can just like wander in. That's like that's fascinating to me as somebody that like stays in their room all the time and loves being in my room. Because like, I mean, I've always had like ever since I don't know, because like of course when I was like a little kid, I didn't have a TV in my room. I didn't have a game console. But probably by the time I reached like, I don't know, maybe second or third grade or something. I don't know, probably maybe even first grade. I got like a TV in my room with like a console, and I would get in trouble if I stayed up too late playing a video game. And like my first TV in my room was like an old TV. It was like I don't know. I don't know what the style is, but it was like it wasn't like a CRT or something like that. But maybe it was because it was like a box TV. It was like a big kind of boxy shape. You turned it on, it would do the cool little like fizz thing, you know. And like I would have that with my Xbox 360 and my Xbox before I had the Xbox 360, and like and like I don't know, from that point onwards,
Totally wussed out on entering the photo contest.
pussed out. Sorry, but yeah, like ever since from that point onwards, I've always had a TV in my room. The only time I didn't, very briefly, was when we moved houses. When I moved from Florida to North Carolina, and like our house wasn't ready to like move into yet. So there was like a week where I was like going to school where we were in a hotel, and like you know, I forget if I was sleeping on like the couch or because like my parents had like their own room. It was like a pretty big hotel room. It wasn't just like your standard affair of like two beds and like just like a chair, the cuck chair in the corner. Uh, but yeah, it like that was like the only time briefly that like I had a TV in the in like a public space in my house where I was playing my games. And I got like Saints Row 4 because it had just come out, and I really loved Saints Row the Third. And like I remember there were like the romance scenes where it's like you can go up to a character and romance. I'm like, oh well, shit, I'm gonna romance Kinsey, and then the romance scene consists entirely of your protagonist going, "Hey Kinsey, wanna fuck?" And then Kinsey punches you in the face.
Just one stupid
and
picture,
then
not your soul.
no, Max, it is your soul. Sell your soul, but do it for more profit. All right. but But yeah, no, it's like this weird. But yeah, it was just like it was like oh, what's this? And then it was that, and I was like, oh no. Because I was like, oh god, I hope my parents don't hear this, because it was like kind of late when I was playing the game. But yeah, ever since then, I've always just had a TV in my room, and also I like always use headphones, even if I'm not like recording or live streaming or anything. I like always use headphones. Like I have my headset plugged in my controller right now, and and like I don't know, it's just it's like it's such a fascinating concept that like people are really out here gaming in their living room where their like parents can just wander in, because it's like I don't know, it's like the TV in my living room is for my parents. Like I would be an asshole if I was like, hey guys, is it okay if I play my video game? They'd be like, no, don't do that, you know. So it's like I've always had like a TV, and it's usually like a hand-me-down TV. It's whatever the old TV that we used to have was, except for this one. This is a new one that I got because I broke the old hand-me-down TV. uh, which is a little bit of an embarrassing story. I forget what game I was playing. I think I might have been playing Bloodborne or something. I was playing some game that was like, wait, no, I don't even think it was that. I think I was getting annoyed, like trying to get something to work. Like either my mic wasn't working or like something wasn't working with my PlayStation, and I ended up just fucking like getting angry, and I like pushed my chair, and then my chair like went forward, obviously, and then it hit like the little cubby stand that I had my TV on, and then the TV just like fell over and broke, and I felt so fucking bad. And you know, ever since then, I have not destroyed any kind of electronical device. In fact, I don't think I've really destroyed anything. I don't know. Maybe I might have like dropped a glass or two here and there. But yeah, I don't know. I feel bad when I break shit, man. You know, even if it's just like a like nothing plate, I feel bad if I break something. And yeah, that really did suck. But you know, just went to the store and bought a new TV, and I was like, cool. But it's like, yeah, I don't know, because like also I feel kind of I feel like I missed out because I could have bought like a full HD TV, because like that's something you'll see with like modern day games, like, oh, turn on full HD or whatever. But then like anytime I go in the settings, it's like, oh, your TV doesn't have full HD, and I'm like, fuck, I should have bought something with full HD instead of buying whatever was like cheapest. But to be fair, like the TV size I have, I don't know how big it is exactly. I could find out, but it's like perfect for like the thing I have it on, which again is like a weird cubby hole thing. I've had like even the furniture that I have this on, I've had since I was like a kid. I don't like buying new things, you know? Like this gamer chair I had, it was a pretty big purchase, but I've had this for like, I don't know, 3 years at least. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like buying things. It's like I'll take some old stuff, and it's like, I don't know. You could like probably prowl around like like college housing or like various other places. You can get a cheap TV. You know, you can probably get like a decent working TV for like $50 and have that in your room. It's just, I don't know, it's fascinating to me. Like that people are really out here gaming with like in the living room, you know. Uh, but yeah, it was just funny because like it was some gal who was like, oh man, I'm getting to this like kissing scene with these two lesbians, but my dad is in here. What do I do? And then like all the comments were like, fucking switch games. I don't know what else to tell you. And it's like, it's like, I don't know, it was just so odd. And then the other thing I saw as like Life is Strange was downloading that I wanted to talk about was uh, uh another girl, a gal, out here saying that like apparently she's in like a sort of like platonic lesbian relationship or whatever. She's like friends with this girl who's like a lesbian, but they're not like officially dating, but it's like a toxic relationship. And it was like so fascinating to me because she's like, and I've talked to my therapist about it. My therapist says you need to stop being friends with this person, and it's like I know I need to stop being friends with this person, and now I'm making a TikTok post asking people like, hey, how do I stop being friends with this person? And I found that fascinating. Like, first of all, just if you don't want to be friends with people, stop talking to them. Just block them and then move on with your life. If you see them in a public setting, then that's a bit more tricky. But if you're just like in contact via phone or whatever, you can just block them and move on, and it's like as simple as. Uh, but then like the other thing that that I saw was like, I'm sorry, do you not know how to be mean? Because like I don't know. I mean, I have at times like decided I don't want to be friends with somebody, or I don't want to be like in a relationship, or not even a relationship. I've never really even been in one of those. I bet you can tell, huh? But no, in like all seriousness, it's like I don't know. It's very easy for me to be like, oh, okay, well, hey, I don't want to spend any more time with you. Fuck you. I'm gonna be mean, and then you're not gonna want to talk to me anymore. And it's as simple as that. It's like I don't know how old this person was. They looked decently old enough. They were probably like I don't know. Looking at them, they looked like probably like late teens, possibly early 20s. And I'm just like, how do you not know how to be mean to people at this point in your life? Like, it's confusing, man. And then let's see here. Let's talk to Stella, right? Yeah.
Stella is always deep in her notes. She didn't come to Blackwell to mess around.
Unlike you, Max, just messing about.
I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type. I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. And he's a Vortex Club member.
Nice.
Poor Daniel, he's so nice. I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan.
Aw. Poor Daniel.
It looks like she's been gone for months. I wish October would last forever.
Really? I don't know. I fucking hate Halloween. Once you stop being a kid, Halloween sucks. I don't know. Actually, fun fact: when I moved from Florida to North Carolina, I did like one last Halloween trip, or one last Halloween thing where I went around, and I just had like a Master Chief mask that I had from like some previous Halloween year, and I just like went around like a hoodie. And at one point, some fucking rich bitch was like, that costume's not good enough. I'm not gonna give you any candy. And then like the kids I was hanging out with were there. They were like, it was like the older brother of one of my sister's friend. So they were like around my age, but like I didn't know them and they didn't know me. But they were like, oh, she didn't give you any candy, man? That's fucked up. And like either they gave me some candy, or they were like, they were just like nice to me about it. And I was like, oh, I appreciate that. But like that whole experience kind of soured me on like Halloween, because it's like, I don't know, it's like when you're a teenager, Halloween just sucks. I don't know, maybe it's cool if you have friends, but I don't have friends. I've never really had friends. That's not true. I've had friends, but I'm vehemently antisocial. So it's just like it's basically the same as not having any friends.
Don't need a PC, missed the Poetry Jam tryouts, and I did not steal that backpack.
Fully loaded. Mind at Blackwell? Mindy? That's I kind of like that. Well, all my school books. And personal pics. Very personal pics of my late cats, R.I.P. So I'm willing to pay small cash reward, no questions asked. If any details or would like to confess, you know who and where I am. Oh, okay. All right. But you seem like you would be great at poetry, Max. You be all above it, but then you write a fucking beautiful poem.
That's so messed up. I should contact them to find out what I can do. As if I am.
Again, your sentence structures don't always make sense. Like like you could be like, oh man, it like if she said instead like as if I could do anything, or as if I would do that. I'm too busy worrying about school to worry about the end of the world. It's like, hey, you and everyone else, Max, don't worry about it.
I wonder what actually happened to her.
I don't. I know what happens. It's pretty sad.
Good thing I left my AK at home.
Q cut to like Max Mod in GTA 5 with her gunning people down with an AK. See, I'm a funny memer, all right?
Principal doesn't come out of his office much.
And by a funny memer, I mean the most generic. I don't know. Some of the ones I've seen are pretty funny. The map.
How many students ever actually memorize all this shit?
I don't know.
I guess we all should these days.
Is that like a school shooting thing? Yeah, I think it might be.
Rachel Amber. She's so pretty. I hate these posters. So sad.
I mean, kind of same. I wouldn't phrase it that way, but yeah. Miss Grant.
Miss Grant is a great science teacher. Yay, Halloween, my favorite time of year.
It's really your favorite time of year? I read your journal, Max. You haven't dressed up in Halloween. I don't know. I guess maybe she just like watches movies and hangs out with her friends, and that's fun Halloween stuff for her. But I don't know, man. It's like, to me, I don't know. I'm a Christmas guy. I like Christmas. Christmas, it's the most fucking wonderful time of the year. You know, it rocks. All right. It's a Wonderful Life is one of my favorite movies of all time. I don't know. Fucking Christmas rocks, man. I'm a Christmas kid. All right. Fuck you.
There's the lighthouse again.
Ooh. Anonymous. 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 Not anonymous. Ominous. 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 Right? Right?
The Bigfoot Stomp. I should develop some school spirit. Go team.
No. I've never once cared about sports ever, and I never will.
He's cute. I like skater boys. Too bad they don't like me.
Wow. All right. Okay, Max. Bad taste.
They should just call it a sugar machine. That would be awesome if you put money in there and a bag of sugar dropped out.
I will say it's kind of funny, like, this game being made where, like, at least so far, the two main people Max kind of likes are Mark Jefferson, who's a fucking creep and sucks. But I mean, even if you don't know the plot of this game, which I do, like, I don't know, he is like a pretentious douchebag. And then with motherfucking goddamn oh yeah, like Max liking Skater Boys. It's, I don't know, it's funny because like I think there's been somewhat of like a pivot in like the boys people like. I don't know. I think also it's probably due to the fact that I hang out in like nerdy spaces, but like it's so funny when I'm when like listening to how much people love like nerds nowadays. You know, it's like people truly, like, the nerd renaissance is upon us. And if you're like a nerd and you're like, well, why don't people like me? It's because you're antisocial and you don't go out and meet people and you don't know how to clean yourself up decently and then act like a kind person. Because there are people out there that like the fucking nerds. They like you rambling on and on about whatever your special interest is. Not me though. You shut the fuck up to me. I'm kidding.
Look at these trophies. Gotta give it up for those Bigfoots. They do stomp.
Do you have to? You don't have to give it up. You don't have to give it up for anyone, Max.
Blackwell sure takes its swimming seriously. But otters are cute. Go otters.
Is that like the school mascot, or is that just a completely unrelated thought? Because yes, otters are cute. I agree. Though I don't know, otters might not be your type, Max. Huh? Get it? Gay joke? Because otters type of guy, kind of like with bears, you know. Unless you meet like a pansexual bear, like Halson, you know, who's a bear in the gay way, but also a bear in the literal way, you know. Oh man. All right. But Samuel.
God, Samuel is such a weirdo. But I kinda like that about him.
That's a little mean, Max.
You can really learn a lot about a school by the weird shit posted on the boards.
Ah. Experienced retired PE teacher and former otter champion will personally train you to glide through the water and embrace your inner otter. Okay, so Otter is the school mascot. Like, new tablet for sale, contains 5 gigabytes of cat pics. Ha 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 ha. Oh, is that the person who fucking stole the thing? Sad, lonely, depressed? Come praise you with your peers. Bible study, Sundays at noon in the Arcadia Bay Library. All faiths welcome, so be happy. Oh, man. Best singer ever in Oregon looking for best guitarist ever to form kick-ass band to take over the world. I wonder what they scratched out there. Influences: the Ramones, the Shins, the Beatles, the Ramones again, the White Stripes, the Ramones, the Smiths, the Who, the Ramones, the Style Council, the Ramones, and Lady Gaga. Contact Steve Hackney. No calls before 4 p.m. or after 6:35 p.m. on weekdays. All right.
Figures Juliet would be dating Zachary. Jocks sucked up in the Vortex Club. There's Juliet from my dorm. Yet another Vortex Club disciple.
All right. Okay.
These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
That they are.
Nerd alert. This poster has Warren written all over it.
Oh, man.
Oh, I can hardly wait to never be too cool like Nathan and Victoria. Lame. There's Hayden, another Vortex Club bro. But he's actually not an ass.
Oh, well, that's nice, Max. Oh, man, that got me so good. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh. Man, I don't know, man. It's like, on one hand, I'm so glad I'm out of high school, but on the other hand, high schoolers are like the funniest fucking people, you know? Like I do kind of mean that in like a jerk way, but it's just, I don't know, man. It's so funny. Oh, man. I don't know. It's like, again, I can't remember this exact conversation, but I remember when I was in high school. I was in like a theater class. It was like a theater class that you took, and like there was like a kind of like sort of like nerdy guy, but he was like pretty cool and relatively like charming. You know, like he was like a fine talker, and I remember this like really like popular girl in the class, and like at one point I was sort of just like sitting there listening to a conversation of like her talking to him, and I like because like we had like talked before, but we weren't really friends, and like I remember afterwards I like talked to him about it. I was like, is like, is this like, do you enjoy just listening to this girl like talk about whatever? Because it was just her talking. Like the guy, he barely had any input. It was like just her talking, and I was like, do you really enjoy that? And he's like, yeah, I don't know, I think it's kind of interesting. I'm like, oh, all right, fair enough. But man, it's just I don't know. Because it's like it was always funny overhearing like weird conversations in high school, but you know, I'll be real with you. So glad I'm not in fucking high school. High school sucks, man. Being a teenager sucks. All right, you know, being an adult, they can drink and smoke and vape and do whatever else. Fucking rules. All right, it rules. All right, but if you're a kid, if you're a teenager out there, don't rush it. All right, you know, if you get the opportunity, you know, stay safe. Do what you think is right. But you know, don't be trying to grow up too fast, because what if you do, you're gonna realize, oh man, I missed out on like fun experiences and cool things I could have done. You know. Or maybe not, because maybe you're like me and you're like equally antisocial as well as like shy and nervous. So it's like, on one hand, it's like I don't want to talk to anybody, but then on the other hand, if I do want to talk to somebody, I would feel bad, and I'm like, I can't go up and talk to this person. I'd just be bothering them. So it's just like a lose-lose scenario. I just fucking really, I rolled snake eyes on my personality, man. The only thing I got like a 6 on, or a nat 20, or whatever kind of dice metaphor you want to use, is my humor. But not really. Like my humor was developed by watching fucking internet videos. And now maybe one day I can do the same for somebody else. All right, you know, because you know, one thing with my YouTube videos is that like I always make them because I want to make somebody laugh, or I want to have somebody have a good time, like I've had with various forms of media, whether they be books, TV shows, YouTube videos, music, you know, like any kind of art or creative outlet has, you know, just like brought me so much joy and has made life worth living, at least for me. And I want to do that for like other people, but I don't know. I would love if like I made somebody funny, you know, if like somebody like kind of picked up a sense of humor, or like took aspects of myself and like it like got humorous and funny out of that. Because I don't know, I think I'm funny, and I think I don't know. Again, I'm antisocial, so I don't really talk to people. But like, I do think other people do find me funny for the most part. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I think it's about time I go in the bathroom. So let's go ahead and turn the music back on. Yeah, I wonder if I just have it low. It's not going to be such a big deal. But yeah, anyway, we're heading into the copyright portion, so I'll see you on the other side. Damn it, I'm gonna have to edit this video. Fuck me. Alright, well, anyway. It's so loud! Oh my god! Oh fuck, man! Oh fuck, oh shit, oh god, oh fuck me, god fucking damn it! Oh man, fuck, oh shit, fuck, oh fuck, man, fuck, oh fuck! Oh, wait, yeah. Huh. Alright, okay. Alright, to the bathroom. I gotta get in here. I gotta be free of the copyright music.
Good. Nobody can see my meltdown.
Alright, cool.
Except for me.
That was so loud. Even when you took them, took those earbuds out of your ear, Max, it was still loud as hell. Alright, let's see here. Use the mirror.
The universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy?
No, Max, I think you are crazy. Insane in the membrane. Totally wacky.
The last time I got a flu shot, I got the flu. Fuck you.
Whoa, Max is anti-vax. Okay, all right. I mean, also, like, that's so funny. Because it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Because, like, again, as somebody who is vehemently antisocial and doesn't go out a lot, I rarely get sick. But, like, it's like, I would greatly prefer to not be sick than to, fucking, be sick. But it's just, it's such a weird reaction.
The last time I got a flu shot, I got the flu. Fuck you.
It's so funny, because I mean, also, I am no science man. All right, I don't know fuck all. I don't know shit from ass about science. But like, isn't that the point of a flu shot? Is that you get like sort of the dead virus, so that way your body can build up the like antibodies that will like attack the flu virus if you do happen to get it. So it's like, did she get the flu from the flu shot, or did she still get the flu in spite of the fact that she got the flu shot? But if she did get the flu, then she probably had a better time because she got the flu shot. It's like, I don't know. I'm no fucking science man, but I think that makes sense.
Now, who would bother to write that crap?
I don't know, man. You know, Max. You've been around all these fucking bitches and skanks and I'll say c words, but you know what I mean. But of course, I would never say that. I would never call a woman that unless I really didn't like her, unless she was one, you know.
This poster must drive people to have sex.
Abstinence makes the heart grow fonder. You can still love and learn without sex. Time is on your side, so is common sense. Use it. I mean, I don't know, man. But why are you not talking about is Kate twerks for God? I mean, is that some cringy ass shit right there? But it's like, wouldn't, why do you not notice that, Like, why do you not comment on that part, Like, that's your friend, Max.
I'm good to flow. Thanks.
Also, does that make sense within context? You're good to flow. I mean, I understand you're making, like, a period pun, but, like, if you were good to flow... I'm not getting into this. I'm not getting into this. I don't know shit about this, man. But, like, my thought process... Alright, fine. I'll explain it to you. Okay? Let me know. If you're somebody who experiences this kind of thing, please do let me know. But it's like, the pun doesn't make sense, because if she was good to... Like, are you already on your period, Max, and you already have, like, a tampon in or something? I don't know. Maybe she's got a Diva cup. Who knows? But, it's like, if you're... Yeah, so, like, do you already have one in? But, like, if you're not on your period, then you're not flowing at all, right? So why would you... okay. I mean, I don't know. But game theory, Max is on her period. Because, like, doesn't this game, like, take place over, like, a week or something? I don't know. It might be a bit more, might be a bit less. But, like...
I did come in here for a reason.
Did you?
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift.
Do you?
Fuck it.
Ooh. Ooh.
When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
Yeah, what a photo op indeed.
I remember when somebody punked the alarm last month. At least I got out of science class for that quiz.
Oh, man. Alright.
Whoa, where did that butterfly come from? It doesn't look like any kind I've ever seen before. The blue
Max.
wings are practically glowing. I can almost feel the air moving around me. The butterfly feels almost like a spirit.
Okay, Max. Glad you're on your hippie shit, but like, I don't know, man. Like, it's like, I don't know. No game is perfect, but like, she literally fucking saw where the butterfly came from, and the first thing she says when she looks at the butterfly, where'd that butterfly come from? You just saw. You made the comment about when a door closes, a window opens. Oh man. Ooh, and now we're gonna experience the butterfly effect.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3.
Also, I would
you
like.
own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss.
Damn, man.
So what do you want?
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
Ooh.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you
Damn.
What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
Ooh.
Whoa. What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
Don't even recognize your own friend, Max.
I already heard this lecture.
From light to shadow. From color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now,
Shit.
can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane.
Can I actually reverse time?
Go, Victoria.
I did it.
Can you give
I
me an
actually
example
did
of a
it.
photographer who perfectly captured the
human
human
time
condition in black
machine.
and white? Anybody? Bueller?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why
Oh, wait.
artists?
Hold on. I'm
Because of it
freaking
went
out.
together,
With
Max.
faces. You feel like
No.
totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and
When I took
children.
my selfie, Jefferson asked me a question.
Tortured, right?
If he does again, I'll know this is for real.
Keep that to yourself.
Let's see. Do you have different
Seriously though,
quotes
I
now?
could frame any one of
My
you in a
pencil
dark
case is still in the same
and
place.
capture you in a moment of desperation.
What is going on?
And any one of
Nothing
you
has
could do
moved
that
at
to me.
all. Still the same stupid
Isn't that
picture.
crazy?
So everything seems the same as before.
What if Arbus chose
Also,
to capture
it's
people at
kind
the
of
height
funny because
their
I just
beauty
had
or
like an
innocence?
aha moment
She had a brilliant
where
eye.
it's like this game deals with like the butterfly
could've taken
effect,
another
but it doesn't deal with the
I have to
butterfly
admit,
effect
I'm not a big
in
fan
like
of
the
her work.
right way.
I prefer
You know, it's like I already
Robert
have an issue with the butterfly
Me too,
effect,
Victoria.
where it's like it doesn't
captured
make
the essence
sense.
of post-war beat
Well,
America.
there are
And
two
there was
different kinds
honesty
of
about the
butterfly
economic
effect.
conditions of the era.
There's like
But a
the
beauty in the
butterfly
struggle.
effect of like,
You don't have
oh, a
beauty without a
butterfly
beat.
like a million miles
Which
away
explains
in a
why
different
Frank was
country
Kerouac's photographic
flaps its
muse.
wings,
And
and
those
then
were the
that
great
eventually
chroniclers
causes like
of
a
the 1950s.
hurricane.
Well,
But then there's also the
all
reference to
seen
Ray
that iconic
Bradbury
shot
and
of
his
Kerouac on the
and his
balcony.
short
And if
story,
you haven't, shame.
where like
Capturing the romantic
some
urban
guy,
solitude of the
there,
20th
like
century
there's
poet.
like a fucking like the plot of it
Now,
doesn't make any
contrast
sense.
Frank's stark
All right,
Americana-
hey, Jefferson, shut the fuck up, man. I need you to shut the fuck up to me. But anyway, so the story basically goes, there's some guy who is going on like a safari hunt where there's a time machine, and apparently what they use this time machine for is to send people back in time to like the Jurassic period or one of the dinosaur periods to hunt down and shoot dinosaurs that are already going to die. And so it's like, first of all, that's absurd. That's like a crazy, insane thing that's happening. But then, like, the plot of it, or like the big twist, is that our main character, he goes off the beaten path, and he ends up like crushing a butterfly, and he steps on that butterfly, and then when he comes back to the present, it's like there was like an election going on, and before it was going to be like the standard guy, the good guy was going to win, but now they've gone back in the past. Now it's the bad guy, the evil guy who's won, and he's going to be the president now, and like everything's different, and it's like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. What do you mean, like, a bunch of fucking weirdo freaks can go back and, like, shoot a dinosaur to death, and that doesn't affect anything? But this guy going off the beaten path and stepping on a butterfly is the thing that changes? Like, I get that it's a... I don't know, it's like an unexpected kind of twist. It's like the butterfly effect, where it's like something that seems very inconsequential turns out to have drastic like consequences and implications and effects because of what you do. And I'm pretty sure that is a Ray Bradbury short story, where I want to look it up because I got 5 minutes left to before I gotta start up a new clip. But yeah, Ray Bradbury, Ray Bradbury butterfly effect. It's called a Sound of Thunder, you know? So it's like the game is clearly referencing that, but it's like neither the original butterfly effect makes any sense, nor does it make sense in this game. I guess it kind of does, like it sort of works its way into it, but it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just like fascinating to me that this is actually how it kind of works out. Life is Strange True Colors, that's the third game, you know. What's happening here? What's this story? Life is Strange spiritual successor delayed to avoid Life is Strange sequel. No. What's going on here with this? Lost Records Bloom and Rage is a brand new game from the creators of Life is Strange. It's been described as a spiritual successor to that series and was previously scheduled to arrive in late 2024. However, publisher Don't Nod has opted to delay Lost Records Bloom and Rage and release it in early 2025 instead. In fact, the delay is in large part due to a new Life is Strange game from another studio, Life is Strange Double Exposure from Deck 9 Games. Which, yeah, I wonder what Deck 9 Games has done, because I know they did the kind of new Telltale, but not, technically not Telltale, The Expanse game. So yeah, I'm kind of curious what Deck 9's Deck 9 has done. Apparently they've done Life is Strange True Colors, and also the remastered collection, and then Before the Storm too. Huh. So yeah, they've done The Expanse and like a few other things. It's interesting. Based in Westminster, Colorado. It was founded in April 1997. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, I wonder what other games they've done. Yeah, they've done quite a few things. Like Madagascar Escape to Africa, and apparently the Ratchet and Clank collection on the PlayStation 3. But yeah, most of their main stuff for as of 2017 is like Life is Strange Before the Storm, True Colors, the Remastered Collection, The Expanse, and now Double Exposure. That's kind of interesting, yeah. I wonder what else Don't Nod has done besides besides like the Life is Strange games, because I honestly don't know what else they've done, you know? Oh, they did Remember Me. Okay. And apparently Vampire with a Y, The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit, that's like a Life is Strange spinoff. They did Life is Strange 2, Tell Me Why, Twin Mirror, Harmony, The Fall of Reverie, Jasant, and Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden, and Lost Records, Bloom and Rage. Ah, interesting. Huh. Alright, well. Yeah, I wonder if they got acquired by Xbox or something, or for these games, for the Life is Strange games, they were like being published by Squeenix. Man, aren't video game companies confusing, man? When I was a kid, it took me forever to realize that like Fallout New Vegas was made by Obsidian and not Bethesda. Alright, well anyway, this is the end of this recording section, so peace out for now, I guess. Bye!